do something about poverty, you're throwing your money away. If you give food to a pigeon, the pigeon forgets how to hunt. If you feed a dolphin, he forgets how to fish. If you feed an alligator, he forgets how to take care of himself. But what Dennis's project is all about, it's not about giving out handouts. He goes to these farms in India where they're little tiny farms, and the farms can't make it on their own. But he teaches them how to pool their assets and work together and get the job done, and they become profitable. Once they're profitable, they don't need any more money. They take care of themselves. Anything that doesn't make a profit falls apart. That's why communism doesn't work. Doesn't make a profit. Okay, Dennis shows these guys how to make a profit. Now, what he does is a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. That's the kind of stuff that Bill Gates Foundation is looking for. That's the kind of stuff that foundations all over the world are looking for to get involved in. He's trying to raise $3.1 million to take this model and do it elsewhere. He's done it out of his own pocket. I don't want to ask you how much money he's taking out of his own pocket, but because his wife's standing right down here. Okay? I don't think he wants to tell her. Okay? But the reality is, he's made it happen. He's proved it. It works. We know it works. We don't have to question whether or not it works. It works. Now, he's trying to raise $3.1 million. We can't do that here. We know we can't do that. But what he can do is he can take this to foundations like Bill Gates and other ones like that are looking for opportunities. But in order to get funded, you have to structure it just right. He can write all the budgets in the world. They don't believe his budget because he doesn't have all the credentials. You've got to hire the people that have the credentials. And what he needs to make this happen, he needs about $50,000. This is New York City. New York City. All right? $50,000 is not a lot of money. But you know what? Everybody how many of you want to really do something to help stop poverty? Not just feel good. Come on, if you want to do something, okay? Feel good means squat. Okay? Most of you are going to go home after feeling good and forget about feeling good because something's good. You know, the wife's got food cooking somewhere, or the kids are screaming, or there's a good show on TV. You're going to forget all about it. But what he's doing is something that's very attainable. If he can put together the structure, the foundations will come in behind him. He's proven it. So we have a little box down here, and we'd like for you to consider putting $1 in. Now, some of you could put $5 in. Some of you could put $10 in, or $50. Or I imagine there's people here that could write a check for $50,000. I don't know who you are, what you can, but I'm going to empty my pockets in just a few seconds. Every penny in my pockets going in that box. I've been around a lot of foundations, a lot of them, and most of them are worth squat. Okay? This is something really, really worth putting a few cents in. $1 or $2 or $50,000. If you're going to write a check, write it to either the Vahira Foundation, which is, the spelling is at the bottom of the brochure thing there, or you can write it to Rock Against Poverty, either one. And this is something that you can actually make a difference. Every night, I walk my neighborhood, and I thank God for things in my life. I really do. It's about a mile around my neighborhood. Sometimes I walk it at 2 o'clock in the morning. But one of the things I pray every single day is, Lord, I want my life to make a difference. Okay? Here's your chance to really make a difference. Not put money in something that's not going to amount to anything. This is something that's going to actually change lives. If you really want to change, I mean, everybody raise their hand. They want to actually do something. And here's a chance to actually do something. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me. $50,000 is not a lot of money. And it can actually change lives. Instead of go home and feel good about it.